I'm Annie, and I'm from the class of 2023.
And I'm Carlos, and I'm also from the MBA class of 2023.
And welcome to the Cambridge MBA podcast. So before the MBA, I was previously go-to-market strategy and operations at Google for the education team. I did my undergrad in the US. Carlos and I have very different backgrounds, and without the MBA, I would have never have met him. So I'll have him share a little bit more about his background.
Thank you, Annie. So yes, Carlos, my background was a little bit of an academia industry. My last role before joining the MBA, I was the AI lead and researcher on a healthcare startup. So really excited to have you in the podcast.
Awesome. So just to get started, what made you choose the Cambridge MBA?
I think the entrepreneurship sort of ecosystem of Cambridge, the Silicon Fan, the Nobel Prize winners and everything. So the whole support system for entrepreneurs was really important to me, and I think that's probably Cambridge is top in the world on that respect. So yeah, what about you?
I also came here for the entrepreneurship journey. Carlos and I are co-founders now, but before that, we chose Cambridge because it's the heart of where technology is built and founded in the UK. I chose it because the Cambridge ecosystem is so strong. I would have never met you otherwise.
You know, the thing with the entrepreneurship ecosystem is that everyone tells you before joining that Cambridge is all about entrepreneurship, and you kind of feel like it's like almost a PR spiel to get you in. But it truly is outstanding, the amount of opportunities that you get, not just in the business school, but the amount of, do you remember the amount of pitch competitions that we've gone in the college, outside the university as well. We have London as well, very, very close to us. So we went down as well and won a competition. Yay. So it truly is the best place if you want to do entrepreneurship in the UK.
Yeah, that's very true. And I know we started talking about Kalavai right from the beginning. Tell me a little bit more about what Kalavai is, the idea before coming into Cambridge, and how Cambridge has shaped that so far.
Yeah, sure. So Kalavai was born out of my frustration in industry. So everyone on the cat is talking about AI. So AI is everywhere, but the truth is that businesses and small companies, even enterprises, are struggling to get the value out of AI because it's way too complex to access. It's complex, it's not affordable. So I wanted to bring AI truly just lower the barrier of entry so people could find their value and not be gatekept by the big tech. So that was from the get-go. I did have a rough idea of what I wanted to do in terms of the company, but during the MBA, in no small part because I met you and also because of the Cambridge ecosystem, it did help me reshape the idea. And now we're much more business ready, much more pitch ready, investor ready. And one of the best things, obviously, one of the best memories for me is when we won the 50,000 prize from MBA Ventures in a pitch competition doing the MBAT, which also, incidentally, is one of my favorite parts of the MBA. You get to compete like in the Olympics against Oxford. Let's not talk about the result.
What did you compete in during MBAT?
I'm a little bit of a wimp. So I was the captain of the table tennis and also the trivia.
Yeah.
But I did not get to compete in either of those because I got an injury, a shoulder injury, and the other, there were some clashes. So effectively, I did nothing but party.
Got it.
Which is the purpose of the MBAT, by the way. You also came to the MBAT, so what did you do?
Other than a pitch competition, I was playing volleyball. But I remember MBAT being so special because that was our first time we got funding.
That's right.
$50,000. And because of that, that really propelled us to close our pre-seed round. And that first check really helped. But the most exciting part was celebrating with all of our friends that were there.
That was epic. I remember the Cambridge also won the Battle of the Bands.
Yeah.
And that was right after, I think, the pitch competition. So it was like everyone was celebrating with us. even though they were celebrating the battle of dance.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Rewinding just a little bit, Carlos, do you remember how we first met and started working together?
No, do you? Too much
Yes.
binge drinking. Yeah, I do. Obviously, we went to Michaelmas. The first term, we were in the same stream. So we were in class. I don't think we spoke much then, maybe just saying hello. And the first time that we actually interacted more meaningfully was in the entrepreneurship class. Yeah, I think you came to me after one of the classes because I was the annoying person in class, so I was always asking questions. I think after one class you said, I need to speak to this guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, do you remember that?
Yeah, my goal coming into Cambridge and doing this MBA was to pivot into AI. That was before ChatGPT had its own boom. It was just too important to not learn and understand what the future holds. So when Carlos raised his hands in class and said that he was previously director of AI at a healthcare startup, I grabbed coffee with him at King's. We started talking about all of our favorite AI tools, what the future holds. Carlos has some hot takes on AI.
I do. Some of them I can't say, but yes. I do.
Okay, but of those that you can, what can you share with the audience?
I love AI. I've been working in AI for 15, maybe 16 years, maybe a little longer. So way before all of this craze. And you would think that a person that is in technology and their technology is now everywhere would be happy.
Yeah.
But I'm a cynical by nature, so I hate that everyone is enjoying AI. No, I'm just kidding. It's so interesting to see such an incredible technology finally realizing its potential or being at the beginning of realizing its potential. So even though I think it's got great potential, I think a lot of people might think, it's just chatbots, it's just talking to it, the ChatGPT experience. I think there's so much value behind it that the companies are yet to realize. And I think the first step is going to be taking those models and applying them in the real world. And that's what people are starting to call agents.
Yep.
But going further is like giving agency to AI. So something that is more a companion as opposed to a tool.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be pretty hard. The trouble is that these things consume a lot of power, consume a lot of computing. They're really, really still only being able to use by a few. Mm-hmm. So I think it's going to be very interesting. And I think we hopefully are going to play a big part of that on how do we make sure that we allow people to innovate with it, so to have access to it, so they can realize the value.
Yep.
So I think that's the next milestone in AI.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what we really bonded together about. And then we both found out we have the same scholarship, the
That's
Technology and Innovation Scholarship.
We have so many things in common. I mean, it's almost uncanny because we both came here obviously with the entrepreneurship in mind, AI in mind. We, after working for a few months together, we only realized we had the same scholarship, the technology scholarship. Both our partners are Indian origin, so it's like, Jesus, it's like we could not find more similar people. Yet we come from very, very different backgrounds. Yeah. So it's, the MBA is to blame for this partnership.
Yes. He's stuck with me forever now. All right, switching gears a little bit. Thinking back to your early days of your career, what is one bad advice you've gotten?
I'm not sure I would say it's bad. I think it's old-fashioned. As you can tell, I'm a little older. I think I was the oldest in the MBA, I think. So when I started my career, this is about 20 odd years ago, the advice was get a job in a good company, and that's the start of your career. Stick to it. If you got a good salary, just get promoted, grow inside the company, be good at what you're doing, and then just follow that path. Mm-hmm. But I think that world doesn't exist anymore. So it's an advice that I wouldn't give my kid at the moment. I think that is at odds with the world. So it's not, you no longer can say, I'm going to study this career, I'm going to be in Cambridge, and then I'm going to join Deloitte or whatever, and then that's my path. I think you have to be more adaptable than that. So do you have any bad piece of advice that you were given, or something that doesn't apply anymore?
I don't think I have a bad piece of advice. I would say for anyone thinking about the Cambridge MBA, maybe one good piece of advice is really understanding what your priorities are coming in, because there's so much you can do all the time. There's formals, there's talks, there's networking events, there's classes.
Also.
But I think the most important thing for me when I came in was, number one, pivot into AI and really understand that space. Number two was really getting to know my classmates and also people from other disciplines outside of Judge as well.
That's true.
And the third one is to create new experiences. So for me, that was the first time we did a pitch competition together. I skied for the first time this year as well. And there were so many things that I would have never have done if I just stayed in my normal life back in California.
Yeah, I think I would give that same advice. Just step out of your comfort zone a little bit.
Yeah.
Don't. It's very overwhelming at the beginning, the MBA, particularly in Kalavai. But if you don't let that wash over you, and then second and third term is where fun starts. But yeah, continuing to enjoy Cambridge and different parts of it, even if you think at the beginning maybe that's not for me. But it's a good opportunity. How does it feel to be back? And it's been, how long has it been?
Almost a year.
A year since we left?
Yeah.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay. So how does it feel?
Since we physically left Cambridge, I think a year.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It has been so bittersweet coming back. We look like wizards today because we're graduating today.
Yeah, this is not my choice of clothes. Although, I look good, huh?
But it feels so bittersweet. This is one of the last times that everyone is going to be back together in one place. Even just coming here with my parents, they are so proud to see Cambridge, meeting everybody, seeing where life has taken our classmates over the last year, how their lives have changed after the MBA. It's been incredible. It is a very bittersweet moment.
I know. It's I was surprised that you said it's been a year, because it feels simultaneously. Yeah. It's been a week. It just feels like we've been just apart and then we've come, because everyone it looks the same in a way. We sort of clicked where we left off. Yeah. But in a very different way as well. It feels like it's been an age, because we've been in such an accelerated pace ever since we left Cambridge that it's been a journey. So, but yeah, it's a very good opportunity. Also, something that is special about Cambridge, which is like the atmosphere, the Harry Potter-esque sort of feel to it. And I really love, showing family around, and they say, "Oh, wow!" It's just that wow moment I don't think you get in many business schools. So.
Yeah, 100%.
That's good.
Yeah, Cambridge is so special. It was truly one of the best years.
Yeah. So, we've been told that we ought to take one of these cards, read it, and then answer it. So, ladies first.
All right. One thing you'll miss the most about Cambridge. Oh, that's hard.
Mayballs.
Mayballs was fun. Formals was fun.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm currently living in LA, and it's such a driving city. Cambridge is so walkable, and I really miss just bumping into my classmates on the road and having those little moments with them. Other than, of course, all the events. It's just these small micro events that really make your day.
Yeah, it does feel like a very small village, but yet a big city. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. All right, your turn.
All right, let's go for it. Gotta be happy here. If you could send one text to your first week self, what would you say?
Ooh, that's a good question.
It's a shame I don't play lottery, but that might have been one. What would I say? Don't freak out. Don't freak out. It's going to be okay. Yeah. And I guess you belong. That's an important thing. It's I think there's a lot of, when you join a new cohort, there's a new CD, you come back from the industry, you come to again to school. Sometimes it's you got doubts in your head. So yeah, you got it. Yeah. Just enjoy it.
Yeah. That's a good one. Yeah. Yeah. And I would also say bring other people along with you too. There's some people that may be a bit on the shy side, some people
That's
not
true.
so outgoing, but some people really blossomed. Was it in Lent? What was the last term called?
Is it Lent? I think no, that's summer.
I should know this.
Yeah, we should know this. We graduated, you know. You see? I should know these things. I grew up in a Catholic school, so I should know my seasons. But anyways, yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna do one more because the audience has demanded it. If your MBA journey were a Netflix series, what would it be called? Bonus points if you can name the genre and main plot twist.
Wow. This is your question, but I have my answer.
Oh no, I want to hear your answer.
I was gonna say I don't know why. Game of Thrones,
Okay.
and I just immediately thought of the Red Wedding. This is not good advertising. Yeah, but I would say Game of Thrones for a different reason. It's all about the history and stories of each character, so you get to know different styles of doing things that reminisce a little bit of Game of Thrones, because you have the hero character, you got the shy one, the plotting, scheming one. I can already see faces of the people, but yeah, it's a very rich environment with lots of personalities.
Nice. I don't have an answer because during the MBA, we were just so busy. There was not a single moment where I watched TV.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's
and
right.
now with Kalavai, we're just every day.
That's true.
It's
that's
either
true.
AI or sleep.
AI or death.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Let me get one more, and we'll let this one go. Ooh, if you had to give a TED talk tomorrow based on your career so far, what would the topic be? I guess, yeah, okay. Maybe Never Too Late might be the title. And it's a journey of how you can reinvent yourself over and over again. So as long as you're doing it because you have a target.
Yeah.
And you don't do it to fit in. You're doing it because you have a goal, a passion. So for me, it was entrepreneurship. Then reinventing, so age is a number and all that. It's also backache. But yes. So yes, never give. What did I say? Never give up. No, never too late. That's
Never
it.
too late. Yeah.
Never too late. Yeah.
Mine would probably be find your through line.
All right.
For me, it was always to enable others with access to technology and making a difference through technology. So for me, I did my undergrad in industrial engineering in order to have an engineering mindset for business problems. Then I went to Google and focused on giving access to students with hardware, so Chromebooks and Google Workspace as well. And with the MBA now, it's Kalavai is focused on giving AI to everybody.
I love how sometimes when you look at your life backwards, it kind of like makes sense. You can make a story like this led to another thing. So that's a very nice thing.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Awesome. Maybe we can do one more. One last one.
Really? Okay.
And then I got to go graduate.
Yes. Otherwise, they'll take it back.
Describe your MBA in 3 emojis. I don't think I've ever seen you use an emoji, actually.
I got laughed at in class because I called them emoticons. That's how old I am.
It's a weird Manchester thing, huh?
No. She doesn't even get the reference. This is how we called emojis before there were emojis. Like you had the colon, semicolon, and the bracket.
Yes. We're really showing our age difference here.
I am. So, yes.
I would do the smiling, crying face. Something I really value about our partnership is our value on humor. So it's been really, really, through all the ups and downs together, it's been really enjoyable because we're laughing along the way.
Oh, yeah.
Probably, this is corny, but probably the heart emoji, just because not about you. This is about everyone else in the MBA,
Broken heart.
but you included. All the friends that I made here, it's like they've been my best friends for 10 years through
For sure.
this 1 year.
Yeah.
Third emoji. I feel like during the MBA, a lot of people sent me the rocket emoji because every time we won a pitch competition,
Yes.
it would be like Kalavai to the moon.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta boost yourself a bit. Yeah.
Yes. All right. Thank you for watching our Cambridge MBA podcast. For anyone thinking about the Cambridge MBA, feel free to contact Carlos and I. We are happy to chat about any questions you may have, current students, prospective students. We are happy to help in any way and give back to the community.
Yeah. Well said, Annie. Thank you, and you won't regret it.